I got the new Knipex Cobra Extra Slim. It's been updated. Can you tell which one is the new one? And because these are an update, they're keeping the same part number. So this is an 8751-250. This is also an 8751-250. So right now, online shopping can be a little confusing because you might not be certain which one you're looking at, if you're looking at the old one or the new one. If you want the new one, look for the Knipex brand name on the top of the handle. The old one says Cobra. The old one has this dimple. The new one says Knipex Cobra, and that was possible because the new one opens farther than the old one. If the online retailers are doing their job right, they're going to show you the new machining that's on the jaws on the new Cobra Extra Slim. This is the way the old version looks. In the marketing materials on the new one, they're also claiming that the jaws are more slender than the old one, but it's not by much. So you can see these little pencil lines that I've drawn on the jaws. So with the pliers set at the top position, I took a 1/4 inch bit and I inserted it into a 19mm socket. So that's how I got those measurements. So on the new version, I let the machining have its advantage. All right, so then I'm going into the 19mm socket the same way. We're not on the corners, we're on the flats, same as the other one. And I drew a line. So that line came out to be about 9.3 on the top jaw and 10 3/4 millimeters on the bottom jaw. And that looks like it's almost exactly the same as the new version. So this is the new version. The old version is on the bottom. So it looks like they are machining off a little bit more right here. So on my little test, that difference is little to none between the old version and the new version. So the old version has 18 adjustment positions. I think I have that right. I looked it up. I think it said 18. 50 millimeters or 2-inch square. All right, so this is the old version. You can see how much larger the capacity is on that one. Here's 1 1/4 round. Right there in that position is where you get that Cobra grip, and it grips that Cobra grip right there like that, and it's nowhere near its maximum opening adjustment. Just for comparison, here's the old version. The 1 1/4 round is touching here, so we're not engaging correctly here. Okay, that's too far open. The old version on 1 1/4 pipe just does not find that sweet spot the way that the new version does. I think that's a very significant upgrade on the new version. So we can see this machining on the top jaw, and then on the bottom jaw, we've got this cross machining here that is new. So regarding this machining on the top jaw, if you're familiar with the Japanese Engineer brand, they have a feature they put on almost all of their pliers that they call Negisaurus in Japan, or in the United States, it's called VAM pliers. And they put that machining on the top and the bottom jaw. So the idea there is if you have a reamed out screw and you need to extract that, you can grip onto the head of the screw and you can loosen that and remove it. It's a well-known feature that works really well. So the Knipex isn't quite as effective as the Engineer brand Negisaurus or the VAM pliers. They only put that machining on one side, so that bottom jaw has a bit of a tendency to slip off of a cap screw like that. You can see there that that edge on that bottom jaw is smooth, but it can work in the same situation, in the same way. I'm not saying that Knipex did it wrong, I'm just saying it's different. I'm glad that that new feature is here, so that's going to help hold a round in there really nicely. So the machining on the bottom jaw comes in handy. You can really pull on that clip like this. A little bit of an advantage there maybe. But the other interesting advantage with that machining on that bottom jaw is with electrical connectors, and they show this in some of their promotional materials. It also works this way. That's perfect for that connector. All right. It didn't show bolts. Okay, so this is the old one. This is the new one. Let's take a look at a little bit bigger bolt, see if there's any differences. That's engaged about how I would expect it on the Cobra. That looks like really good engagement there. Here's another similar scenario that I saw in the marketing materials. Okay, so that's the new Knipex Cobra Extra Slim. So I got mine from KC Tool. I used my KC Tool points and I got a pretty good deal on this. I'm very happy with the upgrades on this Knipex Cobra Extra Slim. And of course, very happy with the service that I get from KC Tool. I appreciate any use of my affiliate links in the descriptions of my videos. If you like this content, please feed the algorithm for me. You know how YouTube works. Stay tuned and thank you for watching.